People buy that shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, like the anime tees and like vintage are going up.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The scene right
Yeah, a lot of people that like don't even really rock with anime like that. So like a lot of the tees, like I have friends that are like way more into it than me that can't get their hands on certain things because it's just getting so expensive.
Because of people like you.
Raising the price, baby.
Okay. All right, I think the stream is finally kicking in. Finally.
Dude, those
Hell yeah.
That's funny. I wish I had something to eat. You guys are all making me hungry now.
Dude, I went to Starbucks. I was like, I want to be late on purpose, so it's funny, but I was on time.
You're on time. You're early. Jacob, actually.
Yeah. I was like, it would be funny if I hop in mid-conversation with a coffee and a sandwich and, like, keep my sunglasses on and just be that guy.
those look like riff-raff shades.
Huh? Oh, yeah, dude. These are my, I want to get famous and pretend like I don't know nobody.
Famous dude, you got 1 million subscribers now. Congratulations, by the way. You already are.
Oh, yeah, dude. Thanks for that.
We got a party. Cheers.
It took a long time to make all those accounts.
Dang, you're drinking.
Dude, I wish
You gotta like make a new email every time, dude. I had to come up with like shit.
Wait, you make an email?
Huh?
You had to make a new email. What do you mean?
I had to keep making new emails to make these accounts to
Oh,
subscribe to
subscribe to
myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are you guys up to? How's life over on the West Coast and Hawaii?
I don't know if you want to go first.
You can go ahead.
Life over here is
I'm
decent.
taking these off. I don't know what I'm doing.
All
right.
A lot of travel plans have been canceled, obviously, with everything going on. Damn, you look so beautiful.
Yeah. Huh?
Did you look so beautiful with your glasses on?
Thank you. I can see now.
But yeah, the travel plans were canceled. Obviously, I was supposed to go to Hawaii when you guys went. Well,
yeah,
I was already there, but then when you went, but yeah, so I haven't traveled since. I've just been here thrifting every day.
That's
Damn, look at a four-eyed legends right here.
Dude,
yeah.
Glasses. These are fake. There's not prescription.
Oh, like damn, Bryson, I didn't know you were blind too.
No, dude, then I'm not. I'm actually have 20/20 vision. I'm just pretending right now.
Yo,
Wow.
this is live feed of the StockX verification team. This is what they look like. They just have glasses and it.
Put in the chat. You guys passing to us. Pass verification.
This is that StockX warehouse live feed.
Check it.
Now we'll go back to Hawaii because I want to go back and see my parents.
I thought you wanted to come see me.
Yeah, you're my parents. What the fuck did you think when I said parents?
My father.
I'm not that old, bro. I'm not that old. But yeah, man, Hawaii's been chill. Nothing really crazy over here. Our state is like completely backwards. We're allowing like people to not go to the beaches and hiking and stuff, but you're allowed to go to the gym. Doesn't really make sense to me. But yeah.
That's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
True, man. It doesn't make any
That's so backwards.
It's so you can't go to the beach, which is outside, and you can't go hiking, but you can go to the gym, which is congested and everybody's breathing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can share air with people, but you can't go on a hike.
Yeah, and you're in Hawaii, like literally like the craziest place for like clean air and to be outside.
Right.
I wonder if that's just because there's more money to make from gyms.
Oh, 100%. It's 100% capitalism taking over the health whoever should be governing the health section.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like you have to though, like keep some stuff open, you know, just for the economy. So I kind of and at the same time, if you're gonna keep them open, just keep the beaches and the like hikes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like don't just like uninclude that. So I don't know. It's weird.
Right. No, I think they just excluded beaches and hikes to make it seem like they're trying. They're just like, oh man, we gotta be safe. No more hikes. You know?
I mean, that could be a possibility, dude. Like
that's
Jacob
like
been to Hawaii, or no, Jacob actually lived in Hawaii, but in the
dude.
Yeah, in the recent parts, like it's so like the state is just so confusing right now with like government stuff. It just doesn't make sense. Like they're doing everything backwards. They're slow to act, and I think right now Hawaii has the highest infection rate, which is terrible.
Jesus.
Yeah, like we don't have cases per se, but the actual infection rate, like I think we're at like 1.6. So for every person,
oh fuck,
yeah, for every person that has the vid, they're giving it to 1.6 people. which is
Damn.
Someone said, imagine going to jail for surfing in Hawaii.
yeah. I mean, they're fining people, dude. You're gonna have to pay thousands of dollars. Actually, I think surfing is okay because I don't think they can regulate the ocean. But it's funny because you can't.
Oh yeah, you can go into the ocean, but
Yeah,
you can beach. Yeah.
yeah. So you have to like bring your board and go straight into the ocean. You can't like get on
Hmm.
the beach and then go into the ocean.
Yeah. That's cool. I mean, I don't like diddling along in the sand anyways, you know?
Diddling.
I don't like just fucking dancing along in the sand. It's just like too much. You know that feeling when you're like exhausted and you got to walk up the sand hill back to your like car? That might be top 10 worst feelings,
It hurts your
you
cat.
know?
I hate that. I know
It's just
what you're saying.
yeah, like and then you're just like your shorts are like drenched and you're just like walking and you're just like this sucks. Like and then like just that 10 seconds of walking makes you contemplate the entire trip.
That's true.
I don't know if that's just me.
Surf? Do you surf though?
I'm not good.
You know how?
I've just gone because I've lived there, you know? I feel like that's an activity that just comes up because you live in Hawaii, you know?
I guess so. I can't do it at all, man. I tried. Jacob, do you know how to surf? No, right?
No, I'm not talented at all. I don't I'm good at anything. So, but yeah, and when I was in Hawaii, I didn't have any money, so I feel like I didn't have like the means to do a lot of the things that like people in Hawaii do. I just rode my bike around, explored, went to eat a lot, Lahaina.
Oh,
Have you been to
So
Maui? I've never been. So every time Jacob talks about it, I just have no idea like the places and stuff.
Maui?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Maui a couple times.
Oh,
I've been on just like vacations, so I've just been around, but I don't have like, I have friends there now.
mhm.
Ironically, I made friends in Maui after I moved, which is weird.
How?
But,
How?
like, a couple of them I met, like, I would, when festivals were still a thing, right? Like, when you could go to festivals, I would just, like, go with, like, I have a set group of friends, and that group of friends will just, like, reach out across the fucking US, be like, hey, we're renting this fucking mansion. We have this party bus. DM me. And then they do like the fucking lightest background check. It's just they don't look like they own guns or whatever. Or like make sure they don't look like they're get us in trouble. And then we'll just invite these random people that just want to come over. And we'll just give them a vibe check on the bus, be like, okay, you're not a criminal or whatever, you know? And then it's just the most eclectic random group of people because you just get people from around the country. So that when I was in November, I met like people from Maui that
Mhm.
just came over. And I was like, wow, I've never had a friend group from Maui. And that was like the one time that I've met someone from another island on like in the mainland. So
Right.
like that was like the one time. But digressing to Maui, yeah, I've been just on vacation, so we
Uh,
should probably all do a fucking island hopping
that's
that would be
experience.
fire.
You
yeah.
know,
I only know
we'll
Kauai.
start on the Big Island.
I'm sure you guys are on Kauai, but that's pretty much my limitation.
I want to go to
I'm
Kauai,
down,
the island I've always wanted to go to because I've always heard such great things about it.
It's awesome.
dude. Since you take pictures, that's like
Yep.
the spot.
Yeah, everyone says the Garden Island.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
My cousins over there and stuff have like boats and stuff, so we can go out on the water and stuff too if you guys want to go kill it over there.
I'm
That-
down, dude.
Hopefully soon.
Cause like
When this thing's gonna end, like it's close.
I hope so.
Just when you get a vaccine, I feel like that's gonna be like the only way it's gonna really like end.
That's-
You know,
How's New York been looking, Christian?
New York's like the best in terms of like population and just like the of deaths and cases because in contrast to like all the other states, like all the adjacent states, and like adhering to CDC regulations, like everyone wears masks for the most part. And I don't know, I guess since we were hit so hard with it first, the population kind of got like scared into being like taking it seriously as opposed to California, which had a slow like progression and everyone's just like fuck that, you know?
Right.
And so I think we took it like pretty seriously. So we're pretty good like in terms of where we used to be, we're just like a fraction of that.
That's
Like
amazing.
we still have cases. Yeah, we still have cases in nature though.
They said New
What
York
was that?
point had like more cases than anywhere else in the world, like just in your guys' state. or something.
Oh yeah, no, dude. New York was like responsible for more than half of the US alone.
Oh my
It
god,
was crazy.
that's
But now we're like now it's California, I think.
probably the knuckleheads over there.
Yeah.
They don't want to. They don't want to be wearing masks and stuff.
Yeah, now it's California, which is I'm just like I wanted to go there first, but now I can't because that's the hot spot. So,
Yeah, man. I don't know. I've been looking. I
yeah.
keep track of like the California stuff, and it's just been getting even more crazy. Like they have the fire tornado
Mhm.
and stuff now, and it's just like there's
Oh
no.
my god, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's it is
The
hectic.
keeping up with everything. I don't know if this is just me, but being super current with like politics and all that going on.
Mm.
I've been so conspiratory everything.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is what I've been waiting for.
Like whenever something happens, I'm like, okay, let's look into this. Like every time. Like now it's just like with politics and just being aware of policies and then seeing people contradict themselves on bills and stuff. I'm like, someone's paying these motherfuckers, you know?
Mm.
Like all the time. And it's just, I'll just be super, like, I'll be like up to date with things, but then I'll just be like, okay, I'll take a fucking mental note and remember that shit for the next time that they contradict themselves. Like, I'm super, I don't know, just fun in a way because it's like if you're going to keep up with politics, which is a downer itself, it's like you might as well have fun with it. And I don't know.
I'm not a big politics guy either, but like the conspiracy side, I don't know, I've just been listening to too much freaking Joe Rogan podcast. But dude, I've been freaking deep in like conspiracy like government stuff, and it's just like I can't voice my opinion on it either because then you look like a crazy person. So I'm like, okay,
Oh man, that's what that was also on a Joe Rogan podcast I watched. I think it was with one's probably like to out someone's radical but also probable opinion, you just call them crazy. It's like if someone's paying these motherfuckers, they're deep state, you know, someone can just be like, "You're fucking crazy," and then everyone's just disqualifies this guy's
yeah,
opinion because
I,
he's
I
crazy. Yeah.
remember that.
Trails.
What was that?
Someone said, "What about the chemtrails?"
Yeah, stuff like that, where it's like, that's just as probable thing we would know, but since he's crazy, fuck that guy, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just so hard to be conspiratory without looking like an idiot, you know?
Exactly, and that's the thing is like you just get discredited so fast, and even though that's why I like try to like actually listen into what the actual information is, just because there's so much truth, or it seems like it could be very truthful in certain things, or at least
Hmm.
I feel. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I keep an open mind.
Yeah, exactly. The podcast, Joe Rogan podcast and stuff too. How's your podcast been going, man? The new one.
It's good. I have a couple in can now. I'm just like getting them edited because it's not like a 30 minutes of just sitting down and it is like us sitting down and talking, but it's so like animated. Like there's just a lot of shit going on. It's like we had so many analogies for it. Just like it's two fireworks in like a Coca-Cola can. Just very like dynamic. So then I wanted the editing to parallel the energy. So I'm getting them edited and it's not just like sitting down and then a like dynamic background or like a static background.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot of fucking funny bits for like 30 minutes though, so it takes a while. But now I got a couple in the can and also due to COVID, she lives upstate, so she couldn't like, you know, it's like just not a good time to meet up. But now that things are clearing up, we're filming more
That's good.
and we're launching on the 7th, I think, on Labor Day.
Oh, so you guys haven't actually launched yet? I watched clips from the
No.
video or whatever YouTube channel, but I didn't hear the actual podcast yet.
Wait, what?
I have some clips already. That's why, right, on the YouTube channel at least. No.
No.
What?
I will send you. No, I don't know what you. That's why I'm like, what are you talking
It's
about?
already like a
Oh
Frugal
yeah, did she leak it?
clip.
What is this?
Oh
I'll link you guys the Dropbox folder though with like the episodes.
no!
You guys can check them out.
If
Huh?
you were talking about how many podcasts are you involved in?
Oh wait, that's a okay. No, that's a show. But yeah, I'm a part of Tune. That one's live.
Okay, that
Okay, yeah, I was like, did someone leak these episodes? Because I did not fucking make a YouTube channel for it yet.
okay.
But yeah,
Wait,
no, yeah, that's a show
so you have two
that I'm part of.
series now?
Yeah, I have two now, which is
Holy,
why it's a headache, but fun.
that's insane, dude. I want.
Yeah, quarantine's been like best and worst thing to happen because of all these ideas. Because you're in quarantine, you're like, I gotta do it now, or I'm never gonna do them. And then you do them, and then now that life is coming back, it's just I have no time for life. I have these fucking stupid responsibilities that I put on myself. But it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
It looks like a lot of fun. The Recreo channel is super sick. I would love to see like Jacob on there as an animated character. That'd be funny. You gotta get animated, bro.
It's Jacob. It's number 4 from Kids Next Door in an Akira shirt.
I've seen a long time ago. There was like a dude that was creating like an animation, and he made some animations of me, and it was like me and like Supreme, but like in the middle of nature, like meditating, like in the woods.
Oh,
That's very on brand.
yeah. I was
Yeah, it was.
like you.
What's up?
That sounds very like you, actually. Yeah, on brand, as Christian said.
Yeah.
That's your ethos.
Streetwear and nature.
Yeah.
The perfect.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, what if we go to Hawaii or Kauai? You gotta just bring a separate luggage just of like cool fucking shit, like clothes and outfits, just so we can go on, like all the coolest nature shots.
Yeah, that
You
would
know?
be. I want to do a lot of like. I want to go back to Hawaii. I haven't been back. I haven't been to Hawaii in like 10 years. So
Jeez.
I feel like if I went to Maui, I feel like so much would have changed by now
Oh,
since when I was.
it did.
Oh, for sure.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, dude, 100%.
Because even in the short time span that I was there, like they added bus routes, they were like building so much, and there was just like so much happening, and like people coming to the island where it was just like by the time I left, I could tell a difference from when I came there.
I guess
Mm,
I don't know. I feel like the outer islands like Kauai and Maui and Big Island and stuff, the changes are so like nominal. Like compared to like Oahu, like they can put up a whole freaking building in Oahu in like a month, whereas to put up a building in like Kauai it would take like a year or 2 years. So growth
yeah.
changes are very slow. But when something does change, it's like dramatic because nothing ever happens to that island. So it's like, oh my god, there's a
Uh,
McDonald's. We gotta go.
that is that's also Oahu in a sense that we have like we don't get a lot of national chains, Like we just got a Chick-fil-A. Like you guys just got a Chick-fil-A like what 2 years ago, a year ago?
We don't have a Chick-fil-A.
You have one in Mililani, I think.
No, we don't. We do.
You guys don't have a Chick. You guys have been you guys have been talking about a Chick-fil-A for 2 years. You guys just got a Cane's in downtown
Yeah,
on University Avenue.
we don't have Chick-fil-A though. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, no, it doesn't matter. They're racist and they hate the gays. You can't eat that anymore.
They hate the game.
Straight up, you can't. I don't eat Chick-fil-A anymore because of that.
That's funny. Chick-fil-A or Popeyes?
Popeyes, 100%.
I like Popeyes better too, and people judge me for it.
Nah, I'm a hardcore Popeyes. Dude, like, I would drive 30 minutes to, like, a specific Popeyes, like, at this specific Popeyes just to eat there because me and my friends knew that was, like, the best one on the island. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Bryson, since I lived in Kapolei, I would drive all the way to the NEX to eat the Popeyes there. Because it's the best one.
Is it the best one? I didn't know that. I only know the one.
That's the best one on the island.
Okay, now I gotta go.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
Everyone at Oahu was like LA, but on an island. But then I've also talked to people from Oahu where they're like, it's not quite as hectic, but like, it's just
Waikiki is like LA, but
Yeah.
Oahu, like the other parts of Oahu, are not. Just Waikiki, the like tourist.
still vibes.
What was that?
Still like island vibes in Oahu.
If you go to like the outside edges, then yeah, it still feels like an island. But
But
Yeah.
if you don't, it's super hectic, like a city.
Honolulu, the actual Honolulu, is pretty hectic, bro. Traffic is disgusting. Buildings are everywhere. There's like no like greenery anywhere like in the town. You have to,
It's dirty as fuck.
and it's dirty. Yeah, and it's hella dirty. That's true. It feels great.
Yeah, no, think about it now. Like Honolulu, it smells like New York. Like some places, it just smells like shit for no reason.
You
And
would like
like,
expect that.
what was that?
You would never expect that. You would think it's like nothing like New York.
Yeah. Like downtown Honolulu, like there's just like some parts where it feels super, super like business corporate and it just smells like shit.
Oh, dude. Okay, so you want to hear we're gonna get into some funny stories then. So downtown Honolulu.
Let's do it.
I remember back when I was in college, dude, and we used to go to like the clubs and stuff. Bro, I remember watching like. Unfortunately, I had to watch homeless people just straight up having sex on the sidewalk while we're waiting in line to get into the
What do you
club.
mean, unfortunately?
Unfortunately, dude, it was
That was a live porn performance.
heck no, man. It was nuts. It was dirty, and they were just literally we're like a couple away because we have to stand in line and can't move. You know, they're not gonna move. I can't move though because we're waiting in line to get in the club. It's raunchy out here.
Oh,
Hawaii,
that's good.
no,
That's good.
That's a live Pornhub performance. Just
heck no.
Yeah, you're just ungrateful, Bryson. That's free content.
you're just
man.
That's when you
Look
put
at this.
the camera and put it on.
That's like exclusive for your eyes only, man.
No,
That's
like a 19-year-old
content.
kid or a 20-year-old kid. I was like, nah, this is not good.
That's just life content. That's not even for the internet. That's just for you to like live through.
Wait, ever see that in real life though? Like, let's be honest here. On the street, on concrete.
No, that's the point. You never see that. You gotta be grateful.
That's a 1 million life opportunity right there.
I guess.
Yeah, man.
It's a good story, but I was not happy at the time. I was like, this is disgusting. It was filthy.
Yeah, no, that's fucking. That is Hawaii. That's Hawaii.
Parts of
That's Hawaii.
No,
Hawaii is a live porn performance. You just walk down the street, and just people fucking, just
people fucking every now. That's home. Yeah, dude. What did you think? What did you think Aloha Spirit means?
it must be, dude. I think
Right?
a lot of people don't realize too is our homeless population is like insane. I think like per capita rivals like any other city in the U.S. So it's really rampant. You see that stuff actually more often than you would like that kind of like craziness. It's kind of.
I feel like it's easier to survive being homeless in Hawaii.
Yeah. No. I don't know if this is a conspiracy. I think my dad told me this, but like they would ship.
Nope.
The government would ship homeless people one-way ticket to Hawaii because the weather's good all year and they don't die.
Yeah, I wonder.
Because like in New York, the weather gets blistering cold for like half the year, and then you can't like stay out on the streets, and then people like a lot of homeless people will just die because it's just not you can't live there. So then in Hawaii, which existed all year, it's just a great place to be outside. So then they would give people like a one-way ticket to Hawaii, and just they would live on the like at fucking Kakako.
I don't think that's a conspiracy. I think that's legit.
Right. It makes a lot of sense.
It does because they just show up out of nowhere, and it doesn't make any sense because most of them are like they don't look like they're from here and stuff too.
Yeah, they're like veterans.
Like
that's
plane full of home with puffer jackets being shipped from New York.
And it sounds like a joke, but this is legit,
in hand.
It sounds like a joke, but this is for real, man. It's for real. Because think about it. If you're homeless and you're living in New York and somebody was like, just comes up to you and they're like, hey, we got a free ticket to Hawaii. You want to go? You're going to take the ticket and you're going to move out to Hawaii. That's it.
Yeah, I for sure would.
Exactly. So that's why it makes a lot of sense. And I think that's not a conspiracy thing just because I talked to somebody who was working in the airlines and they said, oh no, we used to see people coming in all the time. And you're like, yep, this is the same flight. Because they would buy the same flight and it would be multiple stinky peoples like coming down. And they're like, nope, this is
it would be funny if it's just one commercial airliner, like Boeing 727, full of like homeless people from around the world. And it just like flies over and like you're waiting at the gate and you see like hundreds of like puffer jackets or like random ass like with big ass luggages. And you're just like, what the fuck? You know, like that would just be a cool thing to see.
They're like pushing carts onto the planes and shit.
Right. Like that you go to luggage pickup and there's just like a shopping cart, you know? There's just like a light craft. You just get
They're
all
like
sorts of like,
spirits. Like, sorry, we're gonna have to redirect. Light. They put you on that one.
oh, dude.
Why you gotta single out Spirit for, bro?
It is
Oh,
a
spirits ass.
I've never been on it. I just know it's not a good one.
mm,
Yeah.
Yeah, spirit is like you got to pay for your carry on.
Isn't that every airline? Oh, for the
No,
carry.
no, like you.
oh no,
Yeah,
no,
like
no.
the
Oh shit! But it's cheap. It's the one though, isn't it? The airline.
it's cheap. Yeah, I know. It's like if you just absolutely need a flight and you don't want to pay like crazy amount like a day of, yeah, Spirit's probably your best bet.
It would be the cheapest way to ship homeless people to Hawaii because, assuming they don't want to bring any belongings.
Oh,
Yeah,
carry-ons and there's no.
yeah, because they like take into account the weight of like everything, like
Yeah.
you and like your carry on. But
Interesting.
yeah, no, that's like that makes a lot of sense, but it's just like that also just makes Hawaii very when it comes to homeless people. Like they try to like control it, but they can't. So then they just like don't care anymore.
But we have that like there's like a actual like encampment. You've heard this one, right? On Waianae Coast, the camp.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that homeless camp is super sick though. Like I actually been because I used to service the schools out on that side, and those I
Mhm.
think are actual like homeless people that like are from Hawaii, like local.
There's a community there.
Yeah, like a legit community.
Yeah.
So they have like their own like tent setups. It's like a literal community. Of,
Uh-huh.
and there's like rules and stuff that they have inside of the community, and they don't let other like
Mhm.
homeless people come in there and stuff. It's very very interesting.
Uh-huh.
Guys are really dope.
I think I saw something I don't read. I saw something that was like a company was trying to buy out the land that they were on
Huh.
and like trying to kick them out, but then the government didn't let them. But there was just like a whole thing where it's like, damn, you're trying to kick homeless people out of their home. Like, how ironic is that? Like, I remember seeing that.
Kick homeless people out. They have no home.
Yeah, they have no home. You're trying to get rid of them. Like, where do they go?
And that part,
Go home.
I don't even know what they would build in that area because that area is like it's a big lot, but it doesn't. It's not like prime real estate, so I don't know why they would try to get rid of people over there, especially when they're like so like
Mm,
they're very like they take care over there. You know, like it's not dirty. Like you get kicked out if you
yeah.
after yourself or like you're just taking like a dump in like the area, they'll kick you out. You can't. It's like very controlled.
I was
So
gonna say good place to move, but if I can't take a dump there, then
no, but I mean you know,
You,
man,
you gotta hold your shit
right in the
forever.
middle of
I'm out. I'm out.
yeah. This is already getting too strict for me.
You get to the camp, they're like, no taking shits. That's rule number one.
But what
You
about
cannot
like
take the shit.
what about public sex? Do they allow public? Because if
Yeah.
Back downtown.
the
Yeah,
middle
that's
of,
the aloha spirit.
yeah, then I
It's
can't.
in the air.
Fucked up, bro.
The aloha spirit's in the air, guys.
I mean, I'm not sure what all the rules are over there, but I just know they keep it pretty legit.
The homeless camp.
I
Yeah.
did a home in Maui, and I asked to take his picture, and I was like, I offered him like $10 to take his picture.
Damn.
Like he was like, nah, man, the camera takes your spirit or something like that. Like it traps your spirit. And he was like a white dude with dreadlocks, and I was like, all right.
$10. $10.
I don't think. Yeah, I'm like, I'm offering you $10 for like literally like 3 minutes. This is like, that's way above minimum wage. Like, come
You just gotta, you fucking like, all right, can I take your spirit for
Can I
$10?
$10.
What do you want me to say?
Buy your spirit for $10.
Can I buy your spirit?
That's funny because we actually do. When I see the like campouts and stuff, because a lot of like the shoe like drops and stuff are in Waikiki, and there's a pretty big concentration of homeless people in Waikiki. There's so many people buying up like homeless people to wait in line for them, so they don't need to wait.
Oh yeah,
That's the thing.
people do that in New York too. Yeah,
Really?
people do that in New York too. Yeah, for
Oh,
Supreme, like when the Supreme lines were big, people would do that.
oh,
Yeah.
that is that common in Seattle too? Do you see that over there?
Well, Seattle, we don't really have drops like that because no one cares about Seattle/Washington, unless it's nature. But we don't have like many clothing places here, so But like in LA they do.
You seen that over in LA too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a common thing. Like the first time I saw that, I was like, "This is disgusting." Like, but you can't get mad at it because it's the guy. When we tried to like argue with the guy, he's like, "I'm helping this guy out." Like I gave him like $20 to wait in line. Like that's more he's gonna make than in a week or whatever from redeeming.
It is a good argument.
People that are like doing that anyway, at least in LA, they're not towards the front of the line, like because in front of politics usually like it had a bunch of politics, where like people that line up every day.
Yeah, dude.
But and then on top of that, I will say like it's pretty reliable too, because it's like especially in LA, like the homeless people on Fairfax, good chance keeping them in a line for that length of time.
You go back to your spot in line and you're like, "Where did my guy go?"
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, with like lining up for Supreme drops and stuff, there was a bunch of line politics. Like it was super gate kept. Like you would just know people, and like if you don't know people there, they would just fuck with you in line until you like move back.
Yeah, and they'll get there. I remember I was there. So the first time I ever lined up, I was the second person there, right? So I know, like it's not a lot of people to keep track of. There's only one person in front of me.
Right.
I was there for like an entire week, and the as people kept coming, they would come on like 3 days after me and be like, "No, bro, I've been here for a week." It's like, bro, no, I watched you come here. Like I was when I first came, I was one of like 5, and I was second. Like you can't tell me that while you get in front of me, like. But they just keep saying it, and they have like 30 friends that all vouch for them, and they're all like, "No, bro, he was here." Like,
that's the fucking worst feeling. Just 30 guys going, "Nah, he was here. I saw him here. You wasn't here." I'm just like, oh my god,
dude. No, so we have it's like the complete opposite of that. So there's this one notorious guy. It's just some older gentleman. He always comes to every drop, and he does not wait in line. When the drop's about to happen, he comes 5 minutes before, walks in the front of the line. Everybody's like bitching him out, like, "Dude, what the hell are you doing?" And then he's like, "If you touch me, I'm calling the cops." And then everybody's just like, "What do you do now?" Like,
damn.
Take that charge
up because he'll call the cops. So it's like,
Yeah, someone got to take the hit and just run.
Yeah.
Just punch him out. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, someone got to be that guy. Just wear a mask. I'm trying to save myself from the Rona, and then just bah.
It's weird though. Like he has a good argument there too. He's just like, "If you touch me, I'm gonna sue you. Basically, I'm gonna call the cops, and you're gonna get in trouble." It's like, now what?
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know. Good argument, but it's I guess a way to be protected. In LA, it's more or less like people will just kind of like try to bully their way to the front of the line all the time. But
all the time. I remember I went there like with a friend, and he was like interviewing people in line, and like the people in line just fuck with everyone that's passing by. So then we were interviewing for one of the drops. I forgot what it was in 2017. I forgot what drop it was. But this was like right before they included you grab a ticket and you wait across the street, or like when it was like a thing, and like you just grab a ticket and wait across the street because they didn't want people waiting in front of the store, or like the fat line in front of the store. So then it would like be a certain length, and then everyone else has to go like a block down. But then one of them, and then I wasn't even doing anything there. I was just hanging out with him while he was filming. He had a shooter. It was him. And then I remember I was just like standing off to the side looking at it. And then he was interviewing people in line, and the people in front, like behind him, like try to go up behind him and like steal shit from his bag, or like go in his pocket. And I was like, "Hey," I had to fucking yell and turn around. We were like right there, picking up on his shit, like trying to boost him.
Yeah.
And then he turns around, and the guys, instead of like fucking turning around and running, just stand there and look at him.
Wow.
And I'm like, dude, that's the hardest fucking thing right there. Because it's like, instead of pretending like you didn't do it, you just look him in the eye.
I don't know.
And then he was like, all right, let's get the fuck out of here. There's nothing to do here. I'm like, yeah, man, you're about to get jumped, and they looked at you. Yeah, dude, fucking. There's some sort of like just arrogance with LA Supreme line. There's like There's like narcissists, and then one above narcissist is front of the line at Supreme.
Front of the line boys, Supreme.
Yeah, dude, that's like a different level of confidence. There's like fucking athletes, rappers, LA Supreme line. It's just different. It's just, I was just like, dude, I've never seen someone get caught and just stare at them.
That's pretty nuts. I don't know what I would do at that point. It's like, okay, it's either now you got to fight this guy or you got to just give him your stuff. You know,
Yeah.
like
You just
Yeah, no, dude. I was like, not about to fucking be there. I was just like, there's too many of them, and what are we gonna fight over? A fucking Supreme shirt, you know? So then, yeah.
I see.
But also on fighting, that sorry to cut you off.
No.
What were you gonna say?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna bring up fight culture in Hawaii, how it's so casual. I was bored one night, and I watched Hawaii Scraps for like an hour. It's just one of the nights. Like that's a thing in Hawaii. You just watch Hawaii Scraps. I watched fight in Hawaii for an hour because it's so casual. Like Jacob, people get into a street fight. Every time there's a street fight, there's like the crowd makes a respectful like circle. Like so it's not like crowding on, and then like when they back, the crowd moves with the fighters. There's always a random unofficial ref that just places himself as the referee. It's always just some random guy that doesn't know the two of them. And whenever the fight goes to the ground, the whole crowd jumps in and goes, "Hey, no fucking ground and pound, stand up. Like, don't fucking hit him, he's on the ground." Like, if someone gets dropped, they protect the guy and make sure that the dude doesn't follow up. And then after the fight, what was that?
They're so respectful.
Yeah, it's like sanctioned by the people. And then like as soon as the fight's over, they fucking stand up and they shake hands.
Yep.
All the time.
It's weird.
Always shake hands.
It's some of the weirdest stuff.
It's so casual.
That it ends usually with the nuff already, guy, nuff. But yeah, that's an interesting thing, and I was like, that's why in like Hawaii too, like the lines and stuff, I don't really like feel like I'm threatened at all because everybody kind of got each other's back, and you're not feeling like somebody's gonna like bust your ass or something, you know, like okay, if you're being disrespectful, everybody's kind of understands like, okay, that's disrespectful, and support the guy that was, you know, getting like bullied or whatever there. So it's a lot like chiller and safe, I feel like, than LA or Seattle or, you know, New York or wherever. So it feels pretty good over here. But then I was gonna bring up, so Jacob, did you know this? He told me that he used to train UFC. Did you know that?
I don't think you told me that. But I feel like every time me and you talk on the phone, I end up like some random interesting talent that like yo, do you know it's Japanese? Did you know it's like
well, I don't know, dude. I kind of just find things and I'm like, that's cool. I want to do that.
Dude, I'm just hella talented. Like I just
want to do cool things, man. No, yeah, I don't know. UFC came together like a lot of my whole fucking interests just come about when I have a friend or someone adjacent just fucking want to do something, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do that with you, and then we just do something together, and I'll just be like, I can do it better than this guy, and I'll just get really like internally competitive, not like to make them look bad, but just be like, I want to low key get really good at this, and then just be like, what the fuck. So with UFC, it was like me and my friends would go to a boxing class, and then just hit the bags. And then like when he wouldn't go to the gym, I would like befriend the fighters there, and I would just like hop in the sparring sessions and the pad sessions when my friend's not there. And then when I would spar my friend, he's like, "When did you learn how to do that?" I'm like, "I don't know, man."
Oh my gosh.
YouTube video. And then it just kept going. And then I found out that I really enjoy this side of the whole just being competitive thing. I'm like, oh shit, this is a lot. This does a lot for your mental because it humbles you. You know, every time you come in with a fucking chip on your shoulder and you get punched in the face and then choked out, it's like you leave humbled, kind of bleeds into your life. So you're not so like arrogant and like narcissistic with the rest of your life, because in the back of your head, you're like, I could get choked out though. It's just so cool. Like it grounds you. So I thought that was really cool for mental.
And you actually had a professional fight too, right? Or something.
It wasn't like professional. It was like it wasn't, I guess, professional because you get paid.
Yeah,
but it was
that's definitely
no, it wasn't professional because I didn't get paid. It was just like it was like I forgot the term for it, but yeah, it was just kickboxing. So then
And you're 1-0 or
that
something.
was my one. Yeah, perfect record. I'm perfect. And then I moved to New York, and now there's no
I said I retired after that. I just took the dub.
yeah. I'm perfect in fighting. So if anyone wants to come at me. But no, I moved to New York, and then the fight culture here is not as like, it's not the same as Hawaii.
Mhm.
Like, go out of your way to find a fight class in New York. In Hawaii, you kind of just go to the gym, you know, and there's someone. You can go to a fucking Planet Fitness in Hawaii, and there's someone shadow box somewhere
That's true.
all the time. But yeah, here I just kind of train casually, just like hit the bag, or like sometimes I'll go to the park and there's people with like mitts. I'm like, okay, let me go home, grab some then. But yeah, it's just fun. It's just fun to do
Wait,
this now.
you would just meet up. You just find random people at the park with mitts, and you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go grab my gloves, and then just hang out with these random people. And
Yeah, no, like I work out across the street at the park, and sometimes there's just these Muay Thai that come with like full on pads and stuff, and I'm like, oh, can I hop in?
what?
And they're like, and all the time, like I've never had someone say no, because like as long as I hold the mitts for them, and then they hold the mitts for me, it's like everyone wins here.
Hmm.
So then I'll just go with them, and then I'll just like randomly see them. I don't ever get their contact info either. I'm just like, I hope I see you again. Yeah, it's on like a Wednesday or something.
That's so strange, man. That's really strange.
Yeah.
I've been.
My
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I have a friend who I'm trying to convince him to do YouTube again. He
Mhm.
was actually like one of the original thrift YouTubers, and he only got to like 2K subs, and he trains Muay Thai, but he got into an altercation outside of a Value Village, and like this manager basically like pushed him, and so then he got into a fight with the manager, and then he broke the manager's jaw, and he went to jail for like a little over 3 years, and I
Damn.
and I used to watch him like when I first started YouTube. Like I remember seeing his YouTube videos, and I was just like, "Why did he stop making videos? Like, whatever happened to this guy?" And then I saw him at Goodwill Bins, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's the guy!" And then, of course, asked him. I made the mistake of asking, like, "Yo, why'd you stop doing YouTube?"
Where have you been?
Locked up.
I'm like, "Damn, bro, you really fucked up not making YouTube videos, huh?" And, like,
What have you
well,
been doing with your life?
but he's a solid dude, though. He's a good dude. And then, like, even like yesterday outside Goodwill, we were doing like a little bit of. I was just like learning more about like Muay Thai. So I'm gonna start bringing the
It's
pads
fun.
in between bins, just start training.
Which was like he fought in Thailand,
Oh.
and a fucking life-changing moment for me was the first time I sparred with him for full 3 rounds, and he like kicked me in the 10 times. Like after the 5th time, I was like, it was the second round, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm good. And he like forced me to finish the last round. He was like, no, you have one more fucking round. I'm like, oh my god, I do. And then he like kicked me in the face a bunch of times. But then like after like getting kicked in the face enough, you kind of stop caring. You're like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I just want to fuck this guy up. And it like it turned on. I'm like, oh, this is how you're supposed to fight. Because I would always be very passive.
Mhm.
But then after getting mad, I was like, oh, this is how you're supposed to fight. You're supposed to actually try and fucking hit them.
Mhm.
And yeah, no, that was my discipline, Muay Thai. So I highly recommend it because it's fun. There's a lot of like you get a little bit of everything in Muay Thai because there's like clinching,
Right.
and that's like fucking that hurts because you'll just randomly get kneed in the bladder. I remember I had piss blood one night because I got kneed in the spleen or no, I forgot what I think it was my bladder or
Liver.
my liver. There you go. I got kneed and then it hit my liver, and then I went to the doctor and they just said it was just like it got hurt, but I just got to make sure I don't do anything physical for like a month.
Holy sh!
But apparently it's common. Like he was like, "Oh, I get that like every week." I'm like, "What the fuck? You're not supposed to."
Oh fuck, dude, that sounds horrible. I can't do that. Muay Thai is so painful too. It's like I think of Ong Bak every time, or like Ip Man or whatever. I think he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's always all knees and elbows, and I'm like, this is like the most solid part of your body. Like this is gonna crush your bones if you get.
Yeah. It's fun though because you forget about it for the meantime, because you're having so much fun hitting mitts. You're just like, or like even when you're sparring, you have so much fun like moving around that you forget you could just get kicked over, and then
Yeah, and
because
after
that
you
hurts more than getting punched in the
get kicked in the head 10 times, you really don't remember anything at all. So, like,
dude. It's
it's
horrible.
you just kind of for pain because you can't remember anything, and all you can think about is like, damn, I really wish I could remember. It's like,
I had a friend that his name was Chris, and he also trained with us. And when the first time he sparred our coach, he told me he also got kicked in the head a bunch of times, and then like he told me he cried for like 5 minutes, manhandled, and he cried for 5 minutes. But
That's the make of a man, though. If you come back, you take that.
that's the mental. You gotta come back.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
because you want to come back.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
don't know if it's Stockholm syndrome or not, but it's like you just want to go back.
Mm. If I did train, I would want to go into kickboxing or something, though. I think Muay Thai is a little bit too crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and like BJJ, I'm like I've never been into like the ground stuff, but kickboxing, I
Mm-hmm.
take a little bit of kickboxing when I was younger. That's why, and that's always like the fun one. I feel like it's active.
It's flashy. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
lot of fun.
yeah. It's weird though because
Yeah.
when you watch like the competitive sports scenes for like fighting and stuff too, especially like Pride has way more kickboxing and Muay Thai stuff and like aggressive action, but nobody watches Pride.
Yeah, because UFC's like because people want like, especially when it comes to fighting, people just want the best.
Mm.
And UFC has like everything. It's like, like those are the best fighters. Pride might be more entertaining. I like more. Like
Exactly.
Pride is a lot more fun, but it's like UFC just has that like these are the best people in the world.
Right. 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 I feel you.
Yeah, and a lot of the best stuff is like groundwork, and it's groundwork's not flashy.
Mm-mm.
It's kind of like technical. And I still have because I tore a meniscus in BJJ.
Shit, that's common too. Real.
Yeah, I
Ugh.
still limp like to this day, and I haven't gotten it fixed because I'm fucking that type of. I'm just so lazy. And I'm like, I can still walk, but I do have a noticeable limp. It's just really bad. And sometimes I'll wake up in the night with like random knee pain. I just got to deal with it.
God dang, you should
But
do that, my friend. Not right now. Don't go to the hospital now, but maybe later.
I definitely should.
Uh, uh,
I definitely need
uh,
to.
so I was gonna ask you guys. Let's get into the nerdy stuff.
Me too.
That's the anime, bro. That one.
It's my favorite anime.
Are you guys watching anything right now, though?
You go first, Jacob.
Okay.
You're wearing the Gundam shirt.
not watching anything right now. I thought about rewatching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I was going through like old animes on my old computer and transferring it to my hard drive. Just to make sure I still have like all of my old series.
Huh.
So I thought I'd rewatch, but I haven't watched anything new in a long time.
What about you, Bryson? Are you watching anything?
Dude, I'm watching all of the things. So, man, I've been bored. That's why I can't go out to the beach. I can't go hiking. I'm like, I guess I just gotta stay inside and like catch up on all this stuff. So, I rewatched a lot of older stuff. I actually did just finish Brotherhood again recently. But right now I've been really hooked on like Epic Halo in the chat said Tower of God is really good. That's a Korean one. Also this other one called God of High School, also really good. That's also a Korean anime. And like
I heard that one. I heard that one's like a guilty pleasure.
which one? God of High School.
God of High School.
It's
Yeah.
interesting and it's all fighting and it's like actually has like I think it's Taekwondo. That's the main yeah, that's the main thing that the guy uses. So you learn a lot about like that kind of stuff a little bit. But yeah, other than that, it's just been like the whatever's trending, I guess, on Crunchyroll and stuff. But I've been watching a lot, dude. Like probably too much, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Huh. I'm watching anime. I want to. I want to watch. It's not an anime, but I want to watch a Airbender because I've gone my whole life without watching a single episode of that,
Dude.
and I haven't been spoiled yet. So I'm like, I can watch this thing with like, just like a fucking new perspective and not have any idea what it is about. I just know like what the Last Airbender is about. I just don't know like what happens.
Bro, there's so much memes and stuff that come from that. You have to watch it.
I have no idea. I don't know. Whenever I see shit, I'm like, I don't know what this means, but yes, you know.
I just like the meme of it being an anime in itself. Like people are like, "Hey, is it not anime?"
It's a good question.
I mean, like, is Yu-Gi-Oh an anime?
Yes.
Yeah,
Why would it not?
right. I don't know, man. People make that argument too.
Do they really?
People are like, Yu-Gi-Oh is not an anime. I'm like,
Because it was
I
on.
don't know, man.
That doesn't make any
It
sense.
was on kids' TV.
Yeah, it was on WB before, but that doesn't mean is
Oh,
Pokemon not an anime then?
it is, but I don't know. I can see people making that argument too.
I guess.
Like Dragon Ball Z not being an anime. I'm like, what the fuck does that
Well,
mean?
that would just be like an argument. Like once it becomes enough like mainstream, then it's like
Mainstream. Well,
Uh,
that just makes the gatekeeping of anime the popularity and not the art style.
I mean,
You know?
Airbender, like I mean, that
Is
was
that an anime?
the reason they didn't consider it an anime is because it's U.S. made.
That makes sense.
So an anime being obviously not U.S. made, but
Here it's like Teen Titans an anime.
no.
yeah. So like that's kind of the argument. It's just
That makes
fun
sense. I feel like a lot of the US people, they got their like introduction to anime from what's it called? Toonami. So
Yeah.
if anything was on Toonami, they might have thought, "Oh, this was made in the US, I saw it on Toonami." But they didn't know like the backstory of where it actually came from, They just playing.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I could see
Can you imagine Western pop culture with it, like how different the landscape would be if Toonami wasn't a thing? Like if Cartoon Network decided against it and they were just like, we'll just put regular shit. Like how would the world? Like a lot of people wouldn't know what the fuck anime is, or at least like a lot of people would be too old to be introduced to it now because since people are so open to it now because they watched it as kids on Toonami. You're kind of like grandfathered in because you watched it. But now I feel like it would be too late for Toonami to be big or anime to be big if it weren't for Toonami being a part of people's childhood. That'd be fucking like the world would be so different without that.
Toonami definitely put me on. I can't.
Yeah.
You would have your Twitter handle if it wasn't for Toonami.
I was actually just gonna say that. I'm gonna show you guys something again. Shout out to my Twitter handle, Young Tenshi.
Watch Tenchi Muyo?
Me? No.
Okay, that's where he got his name from. Tenchi
I've never.
from Toonami. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I fucking contrary to who I am, I have like watched the fucking not enough anime. Like being in Japan and also kind of have like no I don't watch that much anime. Just like yeah, no, I want to get into it, but I never like find myself finding a show that I'm like, oh my god. I really like ensemble comedy shows like Friends, How I Met Your Mother, Always Sunny, and like Community.
And
Like I watch the fuck out of those. Huh?
Office.
Yeah, and like The Office and like I fucking binge those. But
Same.
then I'll try to get myself into an anime and I'll like not be as like driven to watch it while I eat or whatever. Like when I started Community or like when I watched it all the way through, I would watch that thing like all the fucking time. But I think the latest anime I tried to get into was I was rewatch Cowboy Bebop. And yeah, which it's a fucking great show. But then like I never felt the need to like I gotta watch it when I get home or whatever. But with like The Office or like It's Always Sunny, I'd be like, I can't wait to watch this shit when I get home.
Funny.
Interesting.
That happened today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That show, like if you watch the first fucking episode of that show is crazy. That show is fucking nuts.
The first.
But, yeah. What was that?
I can't remember the first episode.
It was the one where they accidentally run a gay bar.
That was episode 1?
Yeah, that was the first episode.
Whoa, okay, yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Oh, it's next level. Here, I have one tell pieces, by the way.
Yeah, I was like, where'd you go?
Obviously, the Supreme Akira, just
Oh.
But then we got some more OG pieces,
Oh my god.
And then we got another Tenchi Muyo.
This is such a player, man. He was the original freaking king.
He really was. He was a fucking and he was humble. He didn't let the fact that all the shorties wanted Tenchi. He still remained. That was key. One of the shorties that wanted Tenchi. You know what I'm saying? The world's favorite.
Man, you're
Ryoko.
full on with this anime.
Recognize, you know what I'm saying? Since you don't watch Tenchi, you said, I'm pretty sure. You know the little Hellsing.
Hellsing.
And then your favorite anime.
That's the same. That's the same anime.
The same anime.
Wait, what size is that shirt?
This is from Half Evil.
Oh my god, I gotta buy one. I just did a video on my style. Like I shot it. I'm editing it. It's going up on Monday. Show you guys like here. Let's just do show and tell. Hold on. Let me find some shirts.
I don't have anything. Oh damn.
My fucking place is just messy because I'm moving.
Oh, you are.
And I'm moving to Brooklyn.
Oh, what the heck? That's a big move.
Yeah, I'm fucking hyped on it, but at the same time, I'm like, I gotta fucking pack, you know?
That's an interesting move. Like an interesting moving choice during the quarantines and stuff.
Yeah, my new place is fucking. I just needed a bigger spot because of all the shit that I want to do, and like my current place is just like not big enough to do all.
Place doesn't it can't accommodate 1 million subscribers.
Yeah, dude, it's just too
Too
fucking
good for this.
small. I have way too many subs for this place, man.
Can't fit all you guys in here.
All right, here, I'm just gonna fucking lay them out on the bed. Can I flip my camera?
Yeah, I don't know. I think so. I see it.
Oh my god, there's 1,000 people watching. All right. All right, so this is one of my favorite hoodies.
Holy
It's just this fucking. I like looking at cops when I wear this. It's the funniest fucking. They always laugh. Here, Jacob. This is your. This is from the same anime as the We Shoot Racist shirts. Stop racism. This is by Girls Don't.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the shirt I'm wearing now. This is also a shirt that I like to wear out in public.
Oh,
It just says no sex. I'm
Bryson,
like, all right, cool, on
clubs.
What?
Huh?
Said you needed that when you were going to the clubs.
No sex. You had to stare at the guys on the.
Yeah, dude.
Just like this.
I like to wear this when I smoke cigarettes.
What? Wait. It looks just as. Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, man, it's the fucking best. And I just got this one. I've been wearing this one out.
Have a shitty day. That looks like a Verde or Girls Don't Cry too.
Yeah, it does. It's just to have a shitty day. And there's a bunch more, but I'm like too lazy to fucking find them. But yeah, that's my fucking style right now. It's just a bunch of stupid shirts that say crap that make you read it.
That's so interesting. Like both of you guys are like so like fashion oriented, and the stuff that you guys love to wear is like stuff that's not like $1,000 like tees and stuff. You know.
I think over time you get bored of the fucking usual, like, I'm gonna go buy the latest Supreme or the latest fucking Off-White. You're just like, well, for me at least, I'm like, what? Just give me the stupid shirts. Like I talk about it in the next video where my style is like mid 2000s novel stuff, like fucking movie merch, or like if Jersey Shore and Soho had a love child. Just like boardwalk fashion. I don't know. That shit's so funny. That shit is so funny to me. I don't know why.
I like a little bit of everything, so I feel like I have like, I mean, when it comes to my tees, I definitely prefer vintage tees.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Wait, also I have these. I bought some fucking Heelys, man.
That's
gonna help move to Brooklyn. Just roll on to Brooklyn.
Yo, wait.
Just
Those
with,
are
like,
knockoff Heelys. Those aren't real Heelys, are they?
No, they are real Heelys.
Why does the shoe look so?
They're straight up.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure you got knockoffs, Christian. You got the fake
Nah,
one.
bro. These are Heelys. Look at that.
Yeah,
Can we get a legit check on my fucking
looking
Heelys?
a little off.
Yeah, I don't
Can we
know.
get a legit check on the stitching? Is that connected stitching?
I don't think StockX would approve.
Yeah, no, dude. Look, that like from here it's like just looks like a pair of black Vans or whatever. But little you know, I'm fucking strapped.
Strap,
I
right?
stay strapped, bro.
Bowling.
I gotta learn from you guys though about like fashion and stuff. I don't get it. I'm not good at it. I like basic stuff and that's it. I can't. I don't know how to dress myself. I haven't learned. I actually still don't know how to dress myself. To be honest, dude, it's pretty sad.
There's shit on the ground.
I don't know how to.
Nah, dude. I don't feel like anyone knows how to dress. You kind of just pretend, you know.
That's a
I just,
very
dude.
deep. How philosophical.
It's pretty deep.
You just gotta be so convinced that you look good that other people believe it.
That's
You
fair.
know what I mean? Like you just gotta fucking lean into yourself so hard that other people have no choice but to be like, you know what, he does look good.
I feel like that's how style kind of started, is by people who like, because when someone first tries something, you'll see it and everyone's like, "Oh, that sucks," or "Oh, you look weird," and then, eventually their confidence comes and everyone's like, "Oh shit, he's killing it, or she's killing it, whatever."
Yeah, dude. Like, imagine seeing Sanjeev on the street. Like, I don't know if Bryson knows this guy. It's our friend Sanj. He's like the fucking dress YouTuber, and he just has the wildest outfit all the time.
Jacob,
What's up?
what name, Christian?
Sanjeev, Sangiev. He just has the fucking craziest style, but it's like he looks good.
Yeah,
and
he
it's like
pulls it off.
that's an example of like you just have to believe in yourself so much because the fucking casual like
He's
person in the like streetwear wouldn't understand his fucking style. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I feel like he'll try different things, and sometimes he'll pull it off, and other times he won't. And so, and like because he's willing to try new things, is why his style is so dope.
Yeah, he just like wiles out, you know.
Yeah, I fuck with Sand for sure. He's a legend.
It's the same thing with shoes. Like when you first start like getting into sneakers, you're like, I don't want to wear this. I can't pull this off. But then over time, you kind of just stop fucking caring.
I guess that's true.
You know?
Yeah, it's weird when people like look to me though for like fashion advice because I'm like I don't freaking know, dude. Yeah, like
Dude,
Jacob, a YouTube or something. Wrong spot right now.
I was gonna say eventually it is like shoes. Eventually you stop caring, and then you propose to the love of your life wearing canary yellow.
Yeah, man.
SB, Tiffany Dunk SBs.
I guess so.
Or like Harrison got married in Dior.
Yeah, get married in
all that.
Dior Speaks. It's just like
you just caring, man.
And then people like over here still caring are like, it's so much money. That's so much.
Yeah, dude. When people ask me for advice, I'm like, I'm just gonna tell you Vans and then shirts that say no sex.
Watch
for like an hour.
Just sell off like crazy now. Everybody's gonna go buy them up from eBay and stuff.
Yeah,
no sex.
Now that he's just increased the market, let me go look for no sex shirts.
I don't know. Now
anything from fucking name brand that I wear.
That's interesting.
Or get more asking, where did you get that? Than from like just name brand shit. So I stopped I'm like, I don't care about the latest whatever. It's just funny shit I see online. Funny random novelty stuff that you could find at like a souvenir shop. It's like my whole.
I just put in no sex shirt, and the first one is 2 unicorns fucking with a rainbow flag behind.
Yeah, man, that's the latest. That's the latest Off-White.
The latest Off-White.
Yeah, Virgil took a different direction.
Dude, I really want to see that kind of video being made though. Like Jacob, you could probably do that. Like I bought the 10 worst rated tees on Amazon.
But me, Christian,
some shit like that. You know, I bought the 10 worst shit from Amazon tees.
Yeah,
all the fashion crap. That'd be funny. I love
all. That's our collab.
What?
If the three of us collab, we're doing that.
Okay, just all the worst crap, and I'll throw it in a mystery box. Christian will edit and make fun of all of the crap too.
Oh my god, I want to do another mystery box, dude. That shit was fun. I was like, oh, I get it now. It's so like, what's next? You know, you kind of just glued to see what someone pulls out that box.
It's interesting, and it changes every single time. Like I just got really lucky with that kind of content where it's you can keep doing it, and it doesn't stay the same. So it's kind of dope.
Yeah, man. Dude,
Yep.
Harrison is fucking flying on that shit. Homeboy is flying on that content.
He's the beast of streetwear mystery boxes. Jacob,
Oh, what happened?
he looks beautiful.
Wait, Jacob, you froze.
You froze in the best.
Someone get a screenshot of this.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully he gets back.
What happened?
I might have to send him an invite.
He entered the void.
He entered the void hella hard. Let me try to get him back right now. I'm gonna delete.
Oh my god, time stop. Oh.
I got him. Sorry.
Fuck, I think he was trying to show us porn. I'll get demonetized for saying like the wrong shit.
Do you really? That's what I was gonna ask you too. Like, have you ever been hit with like crazy like copyright or like demonetization?
Oh, if I'm being honest, no.
Okay.
I think I never have like monetization issues.
Okay, that's awesome.
Like, I'll have like when YouTube like updates the algorithm, I'll have like a week where like they'll automatically demonetize my video and I gotta get it reviewed.
Yeah.
Which is a fucking pain.
Yeah.
But then I think 99 times out of 10, I will not have a monetization issue. Like sometimes I'll use copyrighted music on like, and I don't know it's copyrighted, even though I should. Like, I'll use like the Avengers theme or some shit. It'll get like.
See, that's what I was gonna
viewed.
Yeah, because I know you click like sound effects and like video, like not really videos.
Oh, yeah, no, that's all from Epidemic Sound. Like this online sound bank.
Yeah.
You gotta. Or I usually just make all my music 2 times, or the sound effects too.
Oh, what the heck? I can't. Oh yeah, hold on. Jacob said he's texting me. He said he accepted, but I don't see.
Oh, that happened for me too. Tell him to do it again.
Oh, okay. Try and accept it again. Christian said. Or maybe I'll just send you a new one. I don't know.
Are you on the phone with him?
Well, I'm sure he's watching the stream.
Oh, I don't think he can watch the stream if he's trying to join.
I'll try again. I just sent another one. Oh, it's Harrison. Can you rate his fit, please? Did he send it to your email?
Who?
Harrison's in the chat.
Is he?
Yeah, he wants you to.
Oh, dude. I'll include him in the next one. Dude, we were just talking about him. He's fucking flying. He, like, surpassed everyone in the fucking game with that content, with the fucking mystery box content.
Love it. Okay, there we go.
He's killing it.
Yeah, he's the man.
Yo, sorry. I tried flipping the camera to
and
show
you entered
you guys
the void.
Shirt. It says backyard bang out. Still, I was still looking up the no sets, and it has like a bunch of animals just fucking.
That's why YouTube just cut you off, dude. I'm telling you, we were just
talking about the AI probably caught on. We're like, yo, he's probably about to show some whack shit, and then they were just like, nope.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Hello.
Hello.
I feel like it's so quiet I can't hear you guys.
I just realized we can't see the chat, but you can, right?
Yeah, you have to open it on your computer side. So people have been making full time, Christian. They said saying all this crap, and you just don't even know.
I want to see the crap.
Yeah, that's how I know Harrison.
I'm here. Fuck, I want to see what people are talking shit about.
They're not talking shit. They're just saying they love you. And Harrison's in here.
Oh.
Harrison said Jacob is so hard eyes emoji. Oh man.
Dude, get Harrison in the stream.
I asked him last time when I was with Seth, and he doesn't want to jump on with us. He says he's always with his wife, you know, like priorities and shit.
Oh yeah, dude, he has a real life. I forget. He has a whole ass life.
Wait.
Yeah, dude, I was just busy showing off my shirt that said "Have a shitty day," and Harrison has a wife, he has a house, he has 2 cars.
Yeah.
He's got a Lamborghini, a McLaren, a Audi.
Right.
And here we are, with our glasses, our no sex shirt.
I have a fucking limp. That's what I have. I have a limp. He has 2 cars.
Harrison's like, yeah, I'm normally just busy with my wife, and then Bryson's like, not me.
Well, I mean, he's sleeping still. That's pretty over.
I think Richie's also engaged. What was that?
Kais is married. Is that who you said?
Oh wait, Caius is married. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
What am
married.
I talking about?
Yeah,
I think Richie's engaged.
yeah, I think so too.
I
Yeah,
think yeah, Richie's engaged.
yeah.
Dude, I'm thinking about myself now. I got fucking.
Jacob too, man. Don't worry.
I get my shit together.
Yeah, me and you can just get married.
Mhm. Yeah, we'll go halvesies on the fucking clothes.
Yeah, we'll just, you know what I'm saying? We can share each other's wardrobe.
Yeah,
You know,
and then
we're both. I feel like, fairly short.
yeah, fuck these guys.
How do I jump in on this? Is it too late? I'm not married just yet.
Yeah, no, Bryson, you got to figure out what dunks you're wearing at your wedding.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, I guess I'm out.
Wear the Ben and Jerry's dunks at your wedding.
No, dude, she would get so mad. She would get so mad.
Oh, dude, if I get invited to your wedding, I'm wearing the Ben and Jerry's shoes and then the no sex shirt.
Make sure you wear a blazer over it though.
Yeah, no, I'll wear a
Classic.
Yoji blazer over it so
There,
that it's
Yeah,
like
that's
okay.
mandatory.
there you go. There you go.
See, that's it. So I talk about that in my video where it's like fashion is like I can wear the Ben and Jerry shoes, right? And then like a pair of pants and like the no sex t-shirt. And then if I throw like an old Yoji Yamamoto blazer over it, then it's like, oh, that's a dignified fit because it's like, it comes from a place of like knowing what's going on. So that's the whole fucking spiel of fashion. You just got to sell that you know what you're doing.
It makes. I mean, that's why on the runways, like the most crazy shit is like considered high fashion. You know.
Yeah.
Like
It's just you have to self-qualify to be like well dressed in fashion, which is why it's like I stopped caring. I like the shirt that says "Have a
I
shitty
like your
day."
content though, Christian, because even though like it's super like memey and like it's like entertaining and like jokes and stuff, there's actually like some freaking valid truth in that. Where I'm like, oh, I didn't think of fashion like this. You know, that's kind of yeah.
That's
I feel
cool.
like
Thank you for that.
the editing is just insane.
Dude,
I feel like
when me and Jacob talk on the side, I'm always hyping up your editing. We'd like talk. This
yeah,
guy,
that's facts.
like 30 seconds of his first video is our entire videos combined.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
facts.
dude, thanks, guys. You're
Especially
you're
like
gassing me up too much.
Especially the new format, I just like I watch you like move yourself around the screen, like.
Oh, dude, I started doing that. Like, I want to edit less, so maybe if I film myself, I'll have an easier time editing because I can just have me talking to the camera for like a minute. But then I realized when I'm editing it, I'm like, I want to do more shit because I'm like, oh, funny. And then I'll do it because I'm like, I have fucking free time. I don't do anything with my life. So I'm like sitting on my laptop thinking of like, okay, I'm going to put myself on a fucking cloud. I'm going to fly around the screen. Instead of it just being, I don't know why. It's like, it ended up shooting myself on the foot where I was like, I wanted to just talk to the camera and edit less. But now I'm like, there's more shit to edit. There's more.
I like it. I like that you put a face to your content. That's why. Well, before it was like,
yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no, I think it's better. You know, like then people.
I think it's better too.
Yeah, there's like a personal connection with it.
Mm-hmm. It gave me more room to make like personal content or like content that's not necessarily like informational, but just like I have something to say. I want to put it on it. Like the roasting subscribers outfit. Like I can't do that if I don't have my face on screen because it's like, who's this fucking pussy hiding behind a screen?
Making fun of
me. Yeah, but if I'm there, it's like, okay, now it's just like we're all hanging out. That's kind of the vibe I wanted because I started doing the face cam stuff around quarantine, and there was like there's like internal need to like I want to put myself out there, so it's like because there's a lot of people like staying home and shit. So then I was like, I want to be like, it's like when you watch my videos, it's like we're just hanging out and we're just talking about clothes. I don't know. That was kind of what I was reaching for, and it does feel good because it's like there's more of a connection, I guess.
We can watch you drink.
Yeah, I definitely think
these and all of that stuff too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's just fun. It's more fun too, and it gives me a reason to dress up for like a video,
Right.
Because like after that, it's like, what am I gonna wear to the store? I just go to the fucking. It's not like I'm going to a party or whatever. It's always just like the grocery store.
Wait, not going to those YouTuber COVID parties and stuff?
Oh my god, dude! I have friends that throw those, and I'm like, guys, what are you doing? I'm just like, what am I gonna do? They're in LA, so
I see that shit. I'm like, okay, one day Christian will be over here. He's hit the 1,000,000 subscriber club. We're gonna see him in the background of Jake Paul's house, and I'm gonna be like, oh man.
Oh my god. Yeah, I have
And
friends that throw those, and I'm like, what do I do here? I gotta call out my boy, you know?
Hmm.
What are you doing?
It's interesting. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm. I don't
I
know.
feel like when I
How
make
are you?
videos, when I make videos, I feel like I only care about the top that I'm wearing. So sometimes I'll
Uh-huh.
just be wearing like either the same sweats, or just no pants at all. Just
Yeah.
boxers and a
Just
top.
I
I do that sometimes
in
too.
shorts every single video. I feel like every time.
I
The,
mean, it's like they can't see it, so I'm like, who cares?
You can't see these sexy thighs, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
what you need to get, Christian, is a green screen like tights or something. So
Oh, dude, I want to get the morph suit and just like be a floating head. When I move, I'm gonna do that because my new place has like a home studio, and I'm just gonna make that a dedicated film room. So I'm gonna put like a green screen from the top down, so I can stand up. Because currently my green screen, I can only like sit down and it
yeah.
goes above my head. But my new place, I'm gonna get one that stands from like the ceiling because it's like a 13-foot ceiling, so it just drops down,
Mm.
and then it's just this big ass green wall. And I'm gonna stand up in my videos now, so I can walk around holding the mic. It would just be so funny, but then I can wear the morph suit, so I would just be
More
this.
amazing, dude. And you can put on the you gotta get a green screen mask too. So you have the mask on too. So it's just literally your eyes. You just
It's
keep adding
just this. It's so funny.
just keep
No, I would definitely do that for like a roasting subscribers, but then it's just a fucking floating head, you know? That shit is so funny. I'll be Zordon from Power Rangers.
yeah, just that head. That'd be a good meme. You're gonna put yourself in a tube and stuff. See the level of editing it takes to do that, it just makes me like get anxiety just thinking about it. Like I don't even know where to begin. But even like Jacob stuff recently, like I've been noticing like the editing has been getting higher too, and I'm like, holy shit, this is just I don't understand.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
your
like
views have been like going up.
What's up?
Your views have been going up. And put my face on like a bus or some shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Remember when
Like,
remember that picture we did, and you like put that Jacob sign all over the city, and
yeah, like that type of
that shit was
editing. I'm like, I
fucking
can
funny.
put his fucking face in the background like he's a Titan in Square. But
That shit was
but I,
hilarious.
yeah, but I can't do like fast swipes and shit,
Mm.
or like slow mo, or like what's it called? When you take a picture, move forward, take a picture, move forward, hyperlapse.
Yeah.
Oh, time
I
lapse.
can't do that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit's nice. No, and I mean that's why I like that kind of content. And Jacob, when he does the vlogs and stuff, it looks really good. But I remember when I was talking
Yeah.
about this, like in the last episode 2, I think, with Steph guys, we were talking about content, saying how the editing and stuff again. And then saw a good point in the comments where he's like, "Well, you got to think of it this way: like if you're doing sneakers, it's like how much freaking editing do I need, really? You know?" Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not like I need like high level transitions and shit when I'm just sitting in my like this area, you know, doing shit. So I was like, that kind of
If
is,
anything, it's better.
yeah,
I
yeah,
It's
think
better that your
sometimes
content's leaned out.
I
right.
think sometimes the editing too can also be like almost like less relatable. So I think everything
Yeah.
kind of has its like benefits and its like pros and cons.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
That makes sense.
so it's like, and even with like different editing techniques, editing techniques, I feel like there's certain content that shouldn't have editing, and I realized like sometimes in the past overboard on trying to do like edited lookbooks, and I realized like the engagement of those are not, they're just not as good because it requires more of like, okay, let me sit still and just watch this straight through, you know.
Yeah.
That's true.
But
No, yeah, it is like it depends on the person because I feel like my personality type and the way I talk and the way I present the content, it's just super off the cuff and everywhere and the editing. But if you're like delivering something like Bryson, like when you're opening mystery boxes,
Yeah,
people aren't there to see you fucking Photoshop a shoe onto like a joint shit and then you smoke it. Like people just want to see you pull the shit out the.
give me the next.
That makes sense.
Exactly, like seeing the prices and stuff, which I think was helpful in
Yeah.
doing my stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, like but when I watch your content, like when you put the prices and you put like when you compare like the value of the box to the stuff you get, it's like that's cool. I came for that, you know. But if I want to see clothes on crack maybe I'll watch my channel. You know, it's like stuff like
Clothes
that.
on crack.
So funny because like people don't understand like your videos are created to look crazy like Reddit shit post kind of thing, right? Where it's just chaotic.
Yeah, dude.
People don't realize to make it look like that, like it looks low quality because you have like Photoshop like things flying on the screen, but to make it edit like that, it takes so much work. So it's so
Oh
like
my god.
it's so backwards because to make a shit post, you need a lot of skill editing and stuff. That's insane. So it just floors.
I don't like gas myself up like that. I don't want to fucking be like, oh, it's hard. Because at the end of the day, our jobs are like, I'm so grateful to
We're
have
so
my job.
blessed.
You know what I mean?
Same.
But I think as a person creatively, I really like wabi sabi, which is like this it's this like art style where you embrace imperfection. You know,
Mm.
like I'll purposefully crop something rough, so
Yeah.
that it looks like I cut something out of a magazine, which it looks intentional, which it is, but it's also an excuse for me to be lazy. You know, so I've gotten away with being like really lazy on shit. Like instead of screen recording, sometimes I'll just record my screen so it's faster. Instead of like fucking screen recording, cropping the file and shit where it's full res, I'll just grab my phone, not even the camera. I'll grab the Instagram app, go to the stories where I could fucking zoom with one thumb because you can't fucking zoom with a thumb when you're recording on the iPhone. So you gotta like, so then I'll use the Instagram app and zoom in, export the story, airdrop it to my computer, and it's like it saves me time. It's like no one cares, no one notices when I do that. So it's like, but then that adds to the charm of like, it's so loaded, you know,
Yeah.
where it just looks like I'm fucking doing it on purpose, which I am. But also, I save 30 seconds doing that.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 30 seconds is fucking
Shit
enough
adds
for
up.
me to compromise quality. Yeah, I don't care. I'm like, dude, I'm
Oh,
saving time.
add up a lot. That must add up a lot. Because you've actually been putting out
It's
content a lot quicker too recently. Like,
yeah, I've been doing back to weeklies
yeah,
because it's just like I have fun again doing it.
that's awesome.
You know?
As long as you can keep that
Yeah.
stuff too.
I
That's
kind of feel it out. It's not even a matter of like I have to do weeklies. I
mhm.
guess I kind of have to because I have like brand deals. I like schedule them like like almost a year in advance sometimes,
Wow.
and like I'll have to do them because I signed the contract.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
I'm booked till like March next year, so I have like one almost every week until March. But it's like I can obviously push them back if I absolutely can't work. Like
Right.
I'll just tell them. But having that like due date, this like arbitrary due date, kind of makes me okay. I gotta get up and edit today, or I gotta, you know.
That kind of pressure
But
kind of takes me out of it though
hmm?
sometimes. Like I hate the deadlines and stuff. Now that we have like a free
Uh-huh.
job, like anytime I see like you have to upload on this date, I'm like, you know?
Yeah, now I don't want to
Yeah,
upload.
exactly. Yeah. Why tell me I have to do it? I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, I breaks when I need to. Like I just took a break like in April. I didn't upload for like 4 weeks that one time during the protests and stuff because I was like going to the protests and like also it was COVID, so I wasn't like necessarily driven to make content.
Mm-hmm.
And so I took a break. But now that I want to make videos, I'll just like I don't even the due date's there, but I want to get up and make the videos too. So it's like a balance, like you said. There's like a work and life balance.
Right.
And since YouTube's part of all of our lives, you have to take that into account. Like, do you want to make a video?
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, so if you do, it's like doesn't hurt to just shoot one or edit.
Right. Right.
Mm.
This is
Yeah.
like Jacob's like busiest time too because Supreme just started up too. So it's like you're
Oh
busting.
yeah, you follow the seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this is like
like
definitely the busiest era for me.
exactly.
Mhm. How
Exactly.
you doing? How you holding up?
Good. Last week I copped a lot of shit. And so that's kind of like,
Cops on
that resale.
shit.
you know, the season's like when the season starts, it's like I have fun doing it now, especially like with the Discord and everything.
Mhm.
'Cause, like with like my community Discord, it's kind of cool just because you have like a community of individuals all kind of like doing the same thing or like that you can just talk about and like that's kind of dope. But then I really definitely miss thrifting because I get to thrift less during the season,
Mm,
and that's where I'm like, dang, I got to spend less time at like Goodwill.
mm.
So
Uh-huh.
And usually, like when it's like in the off season, I'll spend all day at Goodwill. Like I'll go to Goodwill first thing in the morning, from like 9 or 10 a.m. depending on which Goodwill I go to, and I'll just be there till they stop doing rotations at like 3 or 4 p.m.
Damn.
Easy.
Fucking just chilling at just Goodwill, chilling.
Well, it's because
Like,
they
it's a
do
place to
rotations,
hang
so
out.
it's like different than doing racks where like you'll go through. Have you ever been to a bins?
Yeah. I've been.
Yeah,
to
so
a
it's like
couple.
that. So they're bringing rotations out all day. So it's like, you have other things to go through. Goodwill or Salvation Army? That was just a question. It depends. Goodwill, Racks, Salvation Army, but Goodwill obviously has bins, so that's a benefit to them. But yeah, so that's kind of what I like doing, and that's where I like either that or hiking. Those are the two things that are like I find
hiking.
fun.
So. Dude, ironically, in Hawaii, like, this was around the time when fucking Thrift Shop by Macklemore came out. Like, me and my friends were like, let's fucking go. Like, just buy the most random shit. But that kind of was the genesis, like my intro to, or like, that was like the conception of my interest in vintage. Just like going to fucking Goodwills because of that fucking song. And like we had that worked at a Goodwill, and she would like hook us up. Like even if the tags were like different colors, she'd be like, looks like purple to me, and give us the $5 for like a jacket. Yeah.
I wonder how are the thrift stores in Hawaii?
They're very hit or miss.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah. It's not like as like what was that?
I was just gonna say Goodwill will ship stuff from other states. Like they'll ship stuff around, so you'll get stuff from other states.
Oh, that makes sense.
Donated, but I don't know how it would be like fiscally. Like I don't know how that would make sense financially to Hawaii because it's so expensive to ship there.
Yeah, no, cause like, yeah, no, honestly, like when I used to watch like thrifting videos and stuff, I'd see people get the coolest shit from Goodwills, like full on like team jackets from like sports teams or like vintage snapbacks and shit like that. And I would get so hyped seeing it, but then I would go to Goodwills in Hawaii and there's like Hawaii Aloha shirts.
Yep.
Like just Hawaiian shirts and like khakis. And I'm like going to the wrong ones, and I would just go to the ones across the island, and it's always like super mid.
Like Tommy Bahama shirts.
Just a bunch of Tommy Bahama, bro. But it's not even Tommy Bahama. It's just like random.
Like, it's Hilo Hattie.
It's like random fucking. Hattie. Yeah, just like fucking random brand, or like you'll see like middle school sports team T-shirts, or like school uniforms, and I'm like, dude, what am I gonna do with this?
I don't know. I think it's kind of funny to wear school uniforms in a video though for you now.
No, that's definitely my fucking style now. I would totally rock my middle school shirt.
Called it.
I would totally rock a middle school T-shirt for sure. Like Washington Heights Middle School. Like that would just be so funny. I don't know why that's so fucking entertaining.
I gotta
wear what?
That my fiance has actually been texting me because she wants to get out of the room and we gotta go do stuff around the island.
Well, you locked her in the room?
Well,
Bryson, come on.
The room, no.
Bryson, let her open the door.
I'm gonna get canceled for this now.
Let me out.
No, but she woke up now and she said she wants to go to the kitchen and start getting things ready. So I'm like, okay. So yeah, I gotta
can't go because you locked the door. Bryson grabbed the wooden plank and put it up against the door. He's like, "Don't leave, I'm streaming."
You can't even go to the kitchen.
Oh my gosh, you guys are making me look bad. Thank you. Ending it where I get canceled. I appreciate it, boys.
Yeah. Fucking, you heard it here first. Bryson locks his fiance in the room when he streams because he doesn't want to be interrupted live. You heard it here first. All right, we'll end on that.
I want to be on it, guys. Thank you guys so much for jumping on, though, man. And yeah, we got to definitely do this again, and hopefully, we can link.
We will.
Man. Yeah, but yeah.
Oh, wait, how many people can you get on here?
Though you guys already know Frugal Aesthetic, and you guys already know Jacob Starr, but I will link their socials down below. And yeah.